Yung bang pag-amin ni dating Pangulong Duterte doon sa kanyang pagharap sa Kongreso, magagamit ba yan doon sa kanyang kaso ngayon sa ICC bilang depensa, or magagamit ba ito bilang ebidensya? Pakinggan po ninyo, balikan natin yung question and answer between Congressman Jinky Luistro na isang abogado mula sa ikalawang distrito ng Batangas at ito naman si dating Pangulong Duterte. Pakinggan po natin ito.
To acknowledge your courage in taking full responsibility, full legal responsibility to all the victims of war on drugs, both legal and illegal, as you have mentioned, Mr. President.
Hindi ko na kontrolado kasi ma'am
And Mr. President, I wish to manifest that it is my humble opinion that one will not take legal responsibility unless there is no willingness as well to admit being behind all the killing incidents that transpired during the war on drugs. It is therefore the humble submission of this representation, Mr. Chair, that with that statement coming from the former president, he acknowledges that all the killing incidents during the war on drugs spring from his order to kill drug personalities. That is a manifestation, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, I understand that the resource speaker, the former president, is a lawyer. Mr. President, may I request that you educate the Filipino people, and I am certain that you understand what conspiracy theory is all about. Please educate us, Mr. President.
I may have some lapses already, but I will give you the definition of a conspiracy to commit a crime when two or more persons decide or discuss to commit a crime and actually do it. More or less ganon ang takbo ng ano.
Thank you, Mr. President. And you will agree with me, Mr. President, that under the conspiracy theory, mayroon pong tatlong klase ng principal. One is principal by inducement. Two is principal by indispensable cooperation. And three, principal by direct participation.
Wow.
Being a long-time prosecutor, Mr. President, can you please enlighten us on this?
Well, one is yung induce. It could be an inducement could be money usually, or inducement by a woman to a man to kill her husband so that they can live forever happily ever after. Or a group of persons, sindikato, lahat, what is illegal, gambling, smuggling, these are they are the conspirators of crime.
So you have explained, Mr. President, principal by inducement. It could be money, it could be an order by a person who have influence over another. How about principal by direct participation, Mr. President?
You actually agree with one another to commit the crime and you participate.
Thank you. And how about principal by indispensable cooperation?
Well, is in the sense that, for example, if there is no way of traveling from one place to another, and you are the
Ayan,
only
pakinggan po
person
natin, ha?
who can provide the transportation, a vehicle, and that is would be indispensable cooperation. Without the vehicle, you cannot commit the crime.
Thank you, Mr. President, for enlightening us. Going back to your statement that you are taking full legal responsibility to all the victims of war on drugs, both legal and illegal. It is my humble submission, Mr. Chair, that the former president can be considered liable for all these crimes under the theory of conspiracy by being a principal by inducement. I wish to manifest, Mr. Chair, that without the order, without the reward, these police operatives should not have resulted to killing a huge number of victims of war on drugs.
Beg to disagree with your premise, ma'am.
I understand, Mr. President, but that is a manifestation.
Yes, but you
Thank
know,
you,
a
Mr.
police is
President.
supposed to do his duty. He goes to school for 2 years. He receives instructions to how to go about his duty, and we have to give the presumption of regularity. That's a principle of law.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Pag every time na may ginawa kaya in your favor is the principle of regularity
Presumption
in the
of
performance
regularity
of duty.
of performance of official duty, Mr. President. Thank you for your enlightenment.
Ayun.
Mr. President,
Tingga, ha?
I wish to ask, with all due respect, considering your statement of taking full legal responsibility both to legal and illegal activities, can I equate this statement of yours to an extrajudicial confession of guilt?
Well, in a sense, yes. Wala na akong magawa eh.
Are you saying yes, Mr. President?
Yes, because I ordered the campaign against the drug syndicates. At kung anong ginawa nila, whether illegal or not, it was ako ang nag-utos.
Yan.
In that sense, I take that responsibility of their actions. Wala akong magawa eh. Commander ako,
So umamin
nag-utos
siya at
ako.
umako siya.
Puntahan ninyo yan. Eh, just like a commander, or not a military, police, iutusan mo. Pag may nangyari,
Ayan, oh. So malinaw po yan, dinig ba ninyo? Siya ay umamin, siya ang nag-utos at kanyang inaako ang lahat ng responsibility, pananagutan, doon po sa kanyang kampanya. Yan po ay sa public hearing ng Quadcom sa Kongreso. Akin lang ipinarinig sa inyo ito, itong isong ito, itong tanungang ito, question and answer. Parehong abogado yan. Congresswoman Luistro, lawyer, Jinky Luistro ng Batangas at dating Pangulong Duterte. Nakita niyo mapakalinaw ng tanong, malinaw din ang mga sagot, pero yung pag-ako na siya ang nag-utos at yung kanyang pananagutan ay kanya daw pananagutan, ayan po yung matindi. Ngayon, baka sabihin niyo, bakit ko tinatalakay ito? Mangyari po kasi doon sa doon sa International Criminal Court, kasama yan doon sa mga ebidensya na ipipresenta ng mga abogado ng mga biktima. Yung mga pag-amin sa mga public hearing, pag-amin in public ni Duterte na siya nag-utos kanyang programa at siya ay umaako ng pananagutan sa kung ano ang epekto diyan ho sa sinasabing human rights violation, crime against humanity. Any comment, reaction, malaya po kayo. Please like ang ating video ito. Kailangan natin balik-balikan dito para hindi tayo nakakalimot. Alam natin kung ano ang mga pinagdaanan, pinagsasabi at ano ang kanilang ginawa nung siya nandito pa sa Pilipinas. Pero may due process pa rin yan. Ibibigyan siya ng pagkakataon kung paano ipagtanggol ang kanyang sarili dyan sa trial ang gagawin sa ICC.